Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Copper Jacket TV. So these are obviously the most difficult videos for me to make, but I wanted to give you guys, especially those of you who have donated in the past and those of you who might consider donating now, I wanted to give you guys an update on my brother's cancer progression and treatments and what exactly is going on with that. If you guys are interested, I started a new GoFundMe. I put the link down below. You'll find it in the description and in the comment section. Any help would be greatly appreciated because these treatments that he's getting have been making him just as sick as you could possibly imagine, to the point where you just can't even get out of bed, and his wife's had to take care of pretty much everything. So again, any help would be fantastic. So let's go ahead and talk about what's been happening and what we're seeing for the future. Okay, so just a quick recap. So my brother goes into the doctor for some completely unrelated abdominal pain, and while he's there, they decide to do a scan. And during this scan, they accidentally find a softball-sized tumor in his liver. Now, obviously, they didn't know if it was cancer or not. They had to do some more tests and more research, but when we got the results back, it did turn out to be cancer. And it was not only devastating to him, but devastating for the entire family. I mean, I was angry, I was shocked, I was upset. I mean, every emotion you could possibly imagine. If you're somebody who's ever had to deal with anything like this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It was very, very difficult. So obviously the next stage is that we have to fight this. We have to get it done. I mean, we're fighting for his life here. That's what it boils down to. He's fighting for his life, and we're trying to get this thing fixed. So he goes to a cancer specialist, and then that cancer specialist sends him down to a specialist place in Utah that deals just with liver cancer, and they start giving him treatments. And these treatments have been gnarly. And if there was one thing that I wish somebody would have told me at the very beginning of this, and probably told him too, it would have been nice, is that there's going to be these peaks and valleys, ups and downs, where you see positive results and then negative results. And, you know, it looks like things are starting to get better and you're on this, good track. And then all of a sudden things just go sideways and start going south again. And it's been extremely tough. I mean, it's been just a non-stop difficult road. With this, and one of the reasons I'm making this video to help raise money for him is because these treatments have made him so sick that he can barely roll over in bed. I mean, he can barely move. He's so sick, so weak. This nuclear medicine is some really tough stuff, and he hasn't been able to work very much the days that he feels sort of okay. He struggles to get out of bed, but goes to work, tries to make, whatever money he can, and it's just gone. I mean, you have bills, you have rent. He's got 2 daughters that live at home with him right now, plus some grown-up kids. His wife is trying to pick up whatever slack she can, but they've been falling behind, and it's been difficult because, every couple weeks he's in for another treatment and doing, some other testing, and it's just as tough as you could possibly imagine. And so right now, it seems like we're on one of those good tracks where the treatments that he's getting, these direct treatments, I forget exactly what it's called, but they go up through one of the veins. I'm sorry if this is too graphic for you, but they go up through one of the veins and they find out exactly what's feeding the tumor, and they attack it directly through that. And this radiation is so strong, and I didn't know this as somebody who's not really gone through anything like this. I didn't know this, but the radiation is so strong that he's actually radioactive to his family or anybody around him for a period of time after the treatment is done. So people can't even be around him for a while because he's radioactive. And obviously that's going to make you really sick, and it is just absolutely destroying him. But, he's a strong guy. He's stronger than I am for sure, and he's fighting really hard to beat this. He's doing his best to make sure that he can be there for his family and, does his best trying to take care of them. And, this is the guy that'll throw up out of his truck window and vomit all the way to work just to make a few extra bucks so that they can keep the lights on. And that's kind of where we're at now. And so, without getting into the whole specifics and details and what this chart shows and what that chart shows, which half of it, I got to be honest, I don't even understand anyway. He'll send me screenshots and, it'll show some type of function level or, details of exactly what's going on. And I don't understand half of it. I'm not a trained doctor. I just want to know, is it getting better or not? And so, he kind of tells me, okay, it seems like this treatment is working, and then he'll get another blood test result, and he'll go in for an infusion or something like that, and things won't be as good anymore. And so it's really just a roller coaster at this point. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to keep him up to the battle, right? So that he has as few stresses as possible so that he can just fight this and beat it without worrying whether or not they're going to be, out on the street, or they're going to lose their power or their gas or whatever because they're worried about their bills. So, if I can help in any way, I am going to try and do that. And I appreciate everybody who's helped so far and everybody who chooses to help in this. We absolutely love you, and we appreciate it, and we thank you. And I respect anybody who is willing to even give up just a little bit just to help us out. And it's, I hate begging, I do, but at this point, I would do absolutely anything. As far as liver transplants go, unfortunately, because of some other circumstances, that's off the table. So we can't even go with the transplant route right now. It's either beat this tumor, completely get rid of it, or that's the end of that story. So anyway, I just wanted to make this video to give you guys an update. We're still in the middle of the battle. As of right now, it looks like these treatments might be working, and if they do, that's great. It hasn't spread to other organs, which is great. I think the fact that he got it before it spread, right? So he got it before it spread, meaning that we can kind of keep it from spreading at this point, is a big win, because obviously if you have to battle it in other organs as well, then that's going to be very, very difficult. But I just wanted to share that update with you guys. There's not too much to update except for we're still going through the same treatments in Utah, and we're actually trying to get into a better place that is in Arizona right now. But obviously, there's a lot of people who are going through this right now, and the waiting list is pretty long. So hopefully, we can get in there and maybe even get them some better treatment. But for now, that's pretty much all we have. The battle continues. Thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day.